Anyway, I haven't done one of these. I said I'd do one for the new year. Wish you all a happy new year, but I doubt like hell that'll be the case. Except for the rich money pigs like Elon Musk, who got told to fuck off from Denmark because he wanted to go in there non-union and do his usual non-union bullshit. Well, they're smart enough over there. Everything's union or you don't fucking operate. Their average wage over there is $48 an hour, and a Big Mac costs 50 cents more. It's voted the happiest country in the world. Now back to my favorite subject, that pig Trump down south. Just met a young couple today, said they didn't like the sign. They said, if Trump goes to prison, we're going to have World War III. And I thought to myself, that's the same bullshit the Palestinians must have thought when they let the terrorist Hamas rule them. How did that work out? Anyway, my grandparents and a lot of our parents and grandparents did not die fighting fascists to let them have a free walk in this country or the United States. If that pig Trump wins, Tucker Carlson and other right-wing assholes have already called for the invasion of Canada. Why? Well, the number one reason is they don't like Canada with its social programs like free medical for all, no matter what. Your medical system just supports a bunch of rich assholes to sell you medical insurance and the medical industry. So it's still piss poor even if it is Obamacare. Another thing I wanted to point out is our lack of guts to support the Ukraine. That's because of the Trumpster terrorist assholes who should all be in prison like Germany and Brazil handled their right-wing terrorist assholes when they tried to overthrow the country. They imprisoned them all the same day. You guys let him run for government, let him stay in government, let him be House Speaker, and now you're fucked, because you're fucked either way. You're going to have more riots, more shit, no matter who wins. Another quick thing I wanted to point out, which I think has got to do with the Trumpster pigs, because I am now an anti-Christian all the way, thanks to Trump and his Christian money pigs like Joel Osteen and that bitch Myers. Now, the Bible says for a woman to sit down, keep her hat on, and her mouth shut. They're not supposed to be up there shooting their mouth off. Anyway, because of those people having a free ride, they should all be taxed like the businesses they are. Before Ronald Reagan dropped your income tax on super rich corporations, them pigs paid 90% taxes. Now they pay fuck all. So how's that working out? You got people working 3 minimum wage jobs and they still can't afford a roof over their head. I wouldn't even visit that terrorist country. Your asshole gun laws make you guys the laughing stock of the world. You know, just how stupid do you think the rest of the world is? I wouldn't even visit that shithole country. And again, we got our asshole terrorists that want to run the show, like Peter Pettigrew, the conservative leader who wants to be prime minister. And his main news source is, of course, Fox News. Similar to that asshole premier in Alberta. And I was born there, raised partly there, and I also run in 2 elections in 84 and 86 for the New Democrats against right-wingers. And they weren't the assholes that they are today. So yeah, we got our problems with Trumpster pigs as they do all over the world. The greedy assholes like Musk. You know, they're the richest cocksuckers in the world and they still want more. And they want you to have less. Unionize every fucking job, whether it's McDonald's or it's a bloody nurse. Everything should be union. Shut the country down. Make those rich sons of bitches pay their fair share of taxes. Like I said, it used to be 90% till that asshole Reagan dropped it to fuck all. Anyway, I'm rattling on a bit here, but I also wanted to throw in another interesting fact I just learned. In Canada since 2021, 33 churches have been burnt to the ground. And the year before that, they had 2. I'm guessing now, because there's thousands of murdered, buried children in church grounds, it could have to do with that, or maybe it could be because even Canadian churches, like the Salvation Army in Surrey, British Columbia, support that asshole Trump. So if you think it's bad now, should that pig win the election again, we're all toast anyway because they're all climate change deniers. Every right-wing government around the world denies the climate. And then you got, of course, assholes like Putin, Trump's buddy, and people actually want to see that pig win the election. You know, your country is the 4th most ignorant country on the planet and first in believing misinformation. Your cousins up north here, we are the most educated country on the planet. And when you got assholes like Tucker Carlson squawking for the invasion of Canada because they don't like our social programs, I'm screaming to our Premier, Prime Minister, and the people in charge to bring back conscription. Every kid should have to go through 2 to 4 years in the military so we don't lose a war. Canada's never lost a war yet. But if Trump gets in power, you can bet your ass we'll be fighting the Americans. Because I, for one, I did my term in the Royal Westminster Regiment, which was reserve soldiers, and I would gladly fight than see any country invade Canada, especially the States. No difference then between the States and Russia or ISIS. Oh yeah, let's not forget about your asshole attack on women's rights. There was a time when I played in politics, I agreed with that. I was pro-anti-abortion. However, I've had my eyes opened a decade ago, I guess. Totally evil. And it's amazing you have so many evil people in your country. I would sooner see the Hezbollah running the States now. At least they're noted for being evil. You guys come in going after people like Hunter Biden and President Biden because you know you're trying to distract from the fact just how evil you sons of bitches are. Anyway, I do love the good guys in the States, and I do wish you all the best in the next election, because I sure don't want to see us have to kick your ass again. After 1812, you think you would learn your lesson, but you still got right-wing pigs pissed off with our medical system. By the way, I go in for a heart operation on the 22nd of this month. 5 stents being put in. I'm an overweight fat fucker. And all this cost me absolutely nothing. Not a dime. We pay it in our taxes like it should be. But anyway, all the best to my American cousins, except the right-wingers. I hope you rot in prison. Thank you.